Hi, everyone. As you know from my previous speeches, I work in veterinary medicine, and today I want to spread awareness about heartworm disease and prevention for cats and dogs. I think a lot of pet owners today are unsure of the risk of heartworm or dismiss the importance of regular, consistent prevention, so this is a very important animal health topic to me. I'll briefly go over what heartworm disease is and how it spreads, how we test for it, and how you can easily protect your pets from it. Heartworm disease is an almost completely preventable condition caused by a parasitic nematode or worm called Urofilaria immidius. It can affect several mammals, including dogs, cats, ferrets, wolves, bears, and even raccoons. And the disease is exactly how it sounds. In infected animal, adult heartworms, which can measure up to a foot long, reside in the heart and the blood vessels leading to the lungs. Not to put you off your next meal, but imagine one or more spaghetti noodles blocking the blood flow to your heart and lungs. When they reproduce, the female heartworms give birth to microscopic baby worms called microfilaria, and these circulate in the blood. These are picked up by mosquitoes when they feed on the animal's blood that's infected. They then mature for about 2 weeks in the mosquito and then are able to be transmitted to the next animal it bites. And so the cycle continues. While many animals may not show any sign of heartworm infection until the number of adult worms in their heart and lungs is overwhelming, some symptoms of heartworm disease can include weakness, lack of appetite, breathing or mobility issues, respiratory distress, and also sudden death. The good news is that we can test for and prevent heartworm disease. There are two main types of diagnostics your veterinarian can use for heartworm testing, which I recommend annually for all dogs and cats. Antigen tests check for protein produced by adult female heartworms, while microfilaria tests check for baby worms in the blood. Since a pet could have adult worms in the heart that haven't yet reproduced, and baby worms in the blood that haven't yet matured to adulthood, a combination of both tests is best. Unfortunately, there is no treatment for heartworm infection in cats or ferrets, and the available treatment for dogs is painful, long, and costs thousands of dollars. The best way to protect your pet from heartworm is to keep them on a preventative medication 12 months of the year. These medications fall under a class called macrocyclic lactones. They generally work by targeting ion channels specific to nematode nerve and muscle cells, and they then paralyze and kill the worms. I have a list here, and this shows many of the current FDA-approved drugs for heartworm prevention, which can be prescribed to your pet by their veterinarian. They are thoroughly and continuously tested for their safety and efficacy, and they include oral chewables like HeartGuard and topical liquids like Advantage. Heartworm preventatives are also available as combination products like Revolution Plus and Simparica Trio, and these also work against fleas, ticks, intestinal parasites, and also sometimes mites. Advantage Multi and Mitamox are the only preventatives that are also approved for use in ferrets. And ProHeart is a once yearly under the skin injection that provides 12-month protection. And this is a great option for dog parents who either have trouble giving medications at home or have trouble remembering to do so. The cost for these preventatives ranges from between $10 a month for heartworm prevention alone to up to $40 a month for some of the combination products, which in my opinion is definitely well worth it. I hope you have learned a little more about heartworm disease and prevention today. Here in Massachusetts, many pet owners I speak to assume that because we're not in a truly heartworm endemic region, it's not a problem, or that their indoor animal has zero risk of infection, and that is just not true. I personally use Revolution Plus for both my cats, who live 100% indoors. With a changing climate and greater interstate and even intercountry travel and adoptions of dogs and cats, heartworm incidence is on the rise. The mosquitoes that transmit heartworm can definitely find their way indoors at any time of the year. A year-round prevention plan is really the easiest and most effective way to protect our pets.